Okay, so back with another one. I got to stay repetitive over here. Got to make sure that this information soaks in with anybody it comes across. Because this isn't entertainment. This is a fake world that we live in, operated on this code. And it all starts with the language. And we know letters equivalent to numbers. We have the Gematrinator 85 calculator here, which proves it daily. You see the four base ciphers, undeniable, and we have a NHL trade. Florida Panthers acquire Seth Jones from the Chicago Blackhawks, and I'll get into the details here. So the Blackhawks sent defenseman Seth Jones to the defending Stanley Cup-champion Florida Panthers in a blockbuster trade. Saturday night, the Panthers acquired Jones, who's age 30, and a 2026 fourth-round draft pick from the Blackhawks for goaltender Spencer Knight. Now, Spencer Knight, he's just age 23. Okay, so you get a 7-year age difference there. So Spencer Knight, the goalie, and then Seth Jones, defenseman, in this trade. It looks like the main characters. And then there's a 2026 conditional first round pick as well, and then the fourth round draft pick, which at this time is kind of irrelevant. We can kind of see how that develops in the future. But Chicago is retaining part of Jones's contract through 2030, bringing his annual cap hit for the Panthers to $7 million. Okay, that's interesting because they have a 7-year age gap. So you get the $7 million right there. Jones makes $9.5 million against the salary cap and is in his third year of an 8-year contract. The Blackhawks will retain $2.5 million on Jones through 2030. The first round pick slides to 2027 if the Panthers trade their 2026 first rounder before this year's draft. Okay, so just a little bit of insight there. Here's Seth Jones, his Google page. This is Jared Seth Jones, American professional ice hockey defenseman, now of the Florida Panthers, the defending Stanley Cup champion. Okay, he was selected 4th overall by Nashville, the Predators, in 2013. That's interesting because he wears 4 on his jersey. Okay. On the fly. Okay. So he wears 4 on his jersey, and he was drafted number 4. How about that? Okay. 4th overall by the Nashville Predators. So he comes from Chicago. He goes to Florida. Here's Spencer Knight as he lands on the Blackhawks. As I said, this is a goalie. The Panthers selected him in the first round, 13th overall. So we can just note that. Maybe that hits. And that was in the 2019 NHL entry draft. All right. And this is a young goaltender, age 23. Okay. So we'll see what he develops into. It said he was picked in the 2019 draft, and he made the most of his first full NHL season with 19 wins. Come on, man. You know what so right away we get some nice connections just to add to the breakdown, okay? Right? So you get you get double 19s there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So let's just head over to Canva now, and I'll just open this up, and hopefully we don't go too long here. But I definitely need to get my point across. So Seth Jones, defenseman, going to the Panthers for goalie Spencer Knight. I mean, they mentioned Seth Jones in the title, right? I had to kind of scroll down to see who he got traded for. So look at Seth Jones, 115, like Panthers, his new team. Look at that. That's just simply ordinal ABC 123 and then reverse with the alphabet. You get a 115 match. Now let's check out. Let's go back to the article real quick because I want to see this guy's stats. Let's see if they give us some stats. Jones is in his 12th NHL season, having played for the Predators, Blue Jackets, and Blackhawks. Okay, he has 27 points in 42 games, so that's pretty nice. Remember this, and it's a defenseman. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't necessarily look towards a defenseman for a high amount of points. They could get some assists every now and then. You get defensemen who can score goals, right? But that's nice because he's known as a defenseman. So to me, that's just all bonus right there. 27 points in 42 games, just over 24 minutes in ice time per game. So that's pretty decent, okay? That's pretty decent. So just to let you know, that seems to be and we'll have to see how the other guy develops, okay? But it looks like he had a decent first season, okay? So just so we can kind of see the value of these players here. Okay, so back over here. So that's nice, and that's right away. Seth Jones, 115, just like his new team, Panthers, right? Now his first name's actually Jared Jones. He appears to go by his middle name Seth. Well, look at Jared Jones. Even syncs up with his new team. Jared Jones, 38 in reduction, just like Florida and Panthers both have 38. And now the Panthers acquire him. Even he's traded. Look, traded equals 38 and Jared equals 38. So Jared Jones, Jared, Florida, Panthers, and traded, you all get the 38. Even Panthers has 101 like Jared Jones. Check that out. Isn't that cool? And something I noticed is Jimmy Johnson is trending for retiring. You get the double J's here, but notice Jones right there, and that makes you think of Jerry Jones, who's synced up as the owner of the Cowboys, synced up with Jimmy Johnson, who used to be a coach, right, with some Super Bowls for the Cowboys. So you get Jared Jones, Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Johnson, all J's, and Jimmy Johnson is trending with his retirement. And look at the 10-3 birthday for Seth Jones here. Well, Jerry Jones's birthday is 10 days later. Not a coincidence. Jerry Jones' birthday. I'm telling you, it all starts with the language. And look, you even get the birth year 42 right there. And look at his name's Wayne, like Gretzky. You see that? And we got a hockey story here. This is on the fly, y'all. I mean, this is just how it is with me. Call it a gift and a curse, okay? But you see all of this right here. You get Wayne, like Gretzky. I can go deeper into other connections, but I'm trying to keep it focused on the hockey here. But it's hard when you see this stuff, right? So you get Wayne. And don't forget, Spencer Knight was drafted 13th overall in the first round. Isn't that what it said? It at least said 13th, right? Yeah, he was drafted 13th overall, the goalie involved in the trade. So how wild is that? So Seth Jones, his birthday is 10 days before Jerry Jones. And his name's Jared. And this is Jerry. You see that? Wow. And then the Wayne Gretzky connection. Jimmy Johnson retiring after 31 years. And that's with Fox Sports, I guess. You see right there, top story. So anyways, let's go back over here. Man, that's wild, isn't it? Gosh. Got to try to stay focused here. And even Jared Jones, Seth Jones, look, even his birthday 10 plus 3 is 13. And he's traded for a guy drafted 13th overall. So pretty wild, right? Okay, so look at right here, Florida Panthers. They acquired this defensive star. In my eyes, like I said, that's a nice amount of points for the defenseman. So I'm going to say it's a star player, right? Look, Florida Panthers 239. That's the 52nd prime number. Seth and traded in ABC 123, that cipher, you get 52. For real, okay? And this is where, this is where it gets really crazy here, okay? So the goalie, Spencer Knight, headed to Chicago. Spencer Knight, 149 in ordinal. And Seth Jones traded to Florida from Chicago 149 days after his birthday. So you get the 149 with both players, and you even get a birthday factored in with Seth Jones there. And you're talking with the language and the alphabet in the gematria cipher ordinal. And then just simply using Saturday, the blockbuster trade, with the date and Seth Jones's birthday, you get 149 both ways. And check this out, because we're not done with that 49.94. Look, the trade had 49 date numerology. Okay? And this even crosses over to NFL news with Deebo Samuel getting traded from the 49ers to the Washington Commanders, and Washington equals 49. Who won the Super Bowl? The Eagles. Eagles equals 49. Super Bowl equals 49. NFL equals 49. And that story's trending. I just did the breakdown 2 breakdowns ago, trending. Deebo Samuel with the trade to the Commanders, okay? And you know how, wow, that hits more heavy because Deebo Samuel's got the January 15 birthday, 115. And Seth Jones equals 115. Panthers 115. Damn. Even Samuel's got the S like Seth. Come on, man. What are we doing here? I don't want to keep putting the energy out there, but that energy is there for a reason. I know I'm completely shadow banned on here, and I'm not following a script. I'm not a character put here to give this information. Gatekeeping, I'm gonna give it all to you, right? But you do have some out there, okay? And if I've heard that maybe they're not very appreciative of me doing this, maybe because I hit better than them. And I know I do, but if they ever want to have some kind of challenge, which is what we do here, right? Bring it on, punk, because I'm sorry. I really, really do this. I'm not just this YouTube character. So look at, man, all of this stuff connecting. And remember, I said check the 4994. You see it right there, okay? With the 49 date numerology of the trade. Well, check this out as I scroll. It's even 49 days before Spencer Knight's birthday. Okay? On 49 date numerology, the trade. Spencer Knight 149 and 149 days after Seth Jones' birthday. So both characters with undeniable connections. And look, I don't think we're done with the 4994. Look as I scroll. Seth Jones, born in 1994. And that's not all, folks. Because, okay, here's another reminder as if you need it, the 49 94 149 connection. Spencer Knight's birthday, 194, the 19th day of the fourth month, if you haven't caught on already. So even his birthday, 194. You see that? And the 4 and the 9 are just reshuffled. Isn't that amazing? And that's amazing that we got a NHL team called the Las Vegas Golden Knights, right? That's pretty interesting with the Debo Samuel connection that I hit on. San Francisco 49ers like gold. That's definitely interesting. Okay, and I'm glad I made it to this slide because I did catch another connection to go with this slide right here. Okay. You see Seth Jones on the left, goalie Spencer Knight on the right. And they both got S in their first name to start it off. Look at, isn't this amazing? The trade on the day leaving 305 days in the year, and that's like 35, right? And 149 is the 35th prime number. How crazy is that? I like to use the word wild, and there's a hockey team named Wild as well. I like to use the term wild because they like to throw the crazy term around. These are facts. Do you understand? These are facts that aren't manufactured. Go look at Google. Maybe they're fake birthdays, but not according to the fake world and Google. You can go check. I mean, you can check on whatever search engine. You're going to get these. It's all going to hit the same with this code, okay? So if you want to laugh at me, you think I'm entertaining, go ahead. Just know you're getting the facts here. If you like my voice, okay, like my voice. You hate my voice, whatever it is. The bots don't like me, whatever. It doesn't take away these facts. But 149 is the 35th prime number. Spencer equals 35. Chicago equals 35, his new team. Notice the 37s as well. Undeniable how you get the cross cipher there with reduction. Bam, bam. 37 date numerology on Seth Jones's last birthday. Look at that. Now let me break away because I caught another 35. So this trade on the day leaving 305, days in the year like 35, Chicago 35, Spencer 35. Check this out when I go look at the standings. Now this is currently the Blackhawks have 35 losses. Okay. Now look, notice how they've played 60 games and some teams 61 and 62. Isn't today like the 62nd day of the year? Today is the 62nd day of the year. So yesterday was the 61st and Saturday was the 60th. So Saturday was the 60th day of the year. So you see how all of this stuff connects, right? When we go back to the standings here. The Blackhawks have played 60 games, man. And this trade on the 60th day of the year, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Notice how look at the goal differential here. The Blackhawks, who are having a crummy season, look, it looks like they've the goal differential, so their opponents have a plus 49 goals when you add up all of the goals for all of the teams they've played to their total goals. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Oh yeah, you see it right there. You see it right there. They've scored 164, their opponents 213. 49 goal differential even. So there's another 49 to go with the 35 losses. And then the 60 games played and this trade freaking on the 60th day of the year. Can you believe it? Now let's look at the Panthers. These are defending champions. And they sit pretty decent 37-21, and then 3 overtime losses. And look at their goal differential. They're a plus 33. Dude, today this is trending March 3rd, 3-3. And don't forget it's the day leaving 303 days like 33. Dude, I better be recording. Come on, right? Let's get back to the breakdown over here. I mean, it's all a breakdown. What are we doing here, y'all? Even Spencer, the goalie, remember drafted. What did it say, man? Did it say he was drafted in 19, but his first complete season? Is that what it said? Whatever that said. Oh my gosh, look, he's even born on the 19th, man. Spencer 109 in reverse. And his upcoming birthday is the 109th day of the year, both like 19. And he's born on the 19th. Now let's go verify that other 19 connection, y'all. You don't have to know about hockey. Okay? You don't have to know about hockey. If it's trending, it's the same thing. Right here, his first full NHL season in 2019. And he made the most of it with 19 wins. Come on, man. And he's 23 years old. Look at his birthday, April 19th, the 4th month and the 19th day. 4 plus 19 is 23. Come on, man. How old is Spencer? How old is Seth Jones? Notice how Seth Jones is age 30. Born on the 3rd of October. Remember, today is March 3rd, 3-3. The day leaving 303 in the year, like 33. Well, the goalie that he's traded for wears 30 on his freaking jersey. And remember, we connected the 4 on Seth Jones's jersey earlier as he was drafted 4th. Look, the goalie he's traded for has got freaking 30 on his jersey. Okay, so these players, could they be any more synced? Could they be any more synced, man? And that's a nice amount of points for this defenseman. I can't get over it. You know what I'm saying? Seth Jones position. Defense.
According to NHL.com, Florida also received a fourth-round pick in the 2026
Ooh,
draft.
yeah, and that 4th
Seth is
round
an
pick,
elite veteran
man.
defenseman and a proven leader in our league, Panthers general manager Bill Zito said.
Come on, man. Come on, for real. Notice how there's another Jones on Chicago. So one of them had to go, I guess. Oh, what's this? A football player? Now there's a football player too. But look, Caleb Jones. Caleb Jones?
According to Wikipedia, Caleb J. Jones is an American professional ice hockey defenseman for the Ontario Reign in the American Hockey League while under contract to the Los Angeles Kings of the National Hockey League.
Okay. Well, there's a picture of dude with the Blackhawks jersey. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's attempt to wrap this up. Man, we always hit great on the fly. Oh, and there it is. Night even equals 30. Even Knight, his last name equals 30. Headed to Chicago from the Stanley Cup-champion. I don't think he's happy. I'm not seeing him smile in any pictures. I mean, you're getting sent to a team that's a dumpster fire right now. I mean, I guess it could be worse, but he's leaving the current Stanley Cup champion. And I mean, their record's pretty decent. Okay. Okay, and there's that 4 again. Oh, yeah. Here's another 4. Here's another 4. So traded on March 1st, Saturday, 3 plus 1 is 4. Even his birthday, the 3rd day of the 10th month, drop the 0, you get the 3 and the 1 again. And you get 13 date numerology even there with all the ones and the threes that you see right in front of you. And again, 1 plus 3 is 4. There's a fourth round pick involved here. Come on, man. Come on. And he's drafted fourth overall. Come on, man. Okay, so damn, how smooth was that? We're just going to scan the article before we get out of here. If any real people out there, if you want to go tell some other top decoders, hey, there's this dude over here who he shadow banned, and man, he hits just as heavy as you, if not better. What's up with that? Why are you pushed in front of us? Feel free to go let them know if you want. I'm cool and comfortable because I know what I am. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? The hair standing up on my arms right now. You know what I mean? Because I hit and I hit heavy like this. I will, and with all of that being said, I respect the hell out of Richard West. Great decoder as well. And man, he is really hitting heavy lately. And shout out to him. I can see his growth in a short amount of time. Uh, that he learns, he soaks up information like a sponge. Shout out Richard West. That's a threat in this decoding game because he's open-minded and he's not a gatekeeper. He's not gatekeeping information. And that is a threat to any of the gatekeepers out there. And I apologize to you, Richard. Again, his link's on my homepage. I apologize to you as well, Richard, because I don't mean to keep bringing your name around when I'm speaking of negative stuff like that. But you know what's up, and my name's been in some mouths out there. Okay, with negative energy. So that's why I bring that up. And I'll just leave it at that. But let's just scroll down this article here. They're just giving us a bunch of crap right now, blah blah blah, quotes. We want more connections. We don't need them though, but we're just scanning because we know what to look out for now. Basically, they're just regurgitating all the breakdown I already gave you. Look at this. In the goalie Knight here headed to Chicago. We already hit on all the 19s with him. He's 12-8-1 in 23 appearances. Dude, he's age 23. And his birthday is April 19th. 4 plus 19 is 23. We already hit on that. Holy crap, right? So that's the breakdown. That's the breakdown. Again, the Chicago Blackhawks sent defenseman Seth Jones to the defending Stanley Cup-champion Florida Panthers in a blockbuster trade Saturday night. The Panthers acquired Jones and a 2026 fourth-round draft pick from the Blackhawks for goaltender Spencer Knight and a 2026 conditional first-round pick. So pretty even. A lot of times when I see these breakdowns and these trades, it's like all lopsided. But this goalie's got some damn good potential, and obviously Jones, he's hitting heavy as we speak with his numbers and being a defenseman. I mean, that's what you want in an NHL player. And Spencer Knight appears to be what you want in an NHL up and coming goalie as well. Even though he's been around a few years, but looks like to be on the upside of things. So I appreciate y'all. I mean, I'm just gonna quickly scan back. Here, so just we can glance. Let it all soak in, man. It's a fake world we live in. Um, they don't mind these distractions being broken down like this, unless you're me. I guess I give a little bit too much information. I guess I'm not controlled, and I'm sure that has something to do with it. And I'm not going to go live. Dude, I go live, not one person's going to pop in the live. But I can go look at the lefty gunplay decode I just dropped, yesterday, day before? Whatever it was, early yesterday. Go look, dude, it's about to hit like 1,000 views. I can go live and not one person hop in the live except for Richard West. Okay, this is YouTube. Like, they don't, they want you to think that the stuff is getting viewed. I even question the views on some of those top decoders channels. I think they have bots in their live, a lot of bots making them look like they're popping, and I just think they stamp a number next to their damn video. We would never know. But these are undeniable connections, and we even went on the fly with some other side trending stuff. Okay, so run it back if you need to catch it again. I'll be back. I'm trying to do like not as much breakdowns because that might have something to do with the views, obviously. But I'm not a sellout on here. I'm not doing this to get paid. It would be nice to get paid for the right reasons, not selling out and having to conform to all these rules. Hey, it's not our fault we found out we're in a fake world. You understand? So I'm going to come heavy with the breakdowns because of that. My life maybe could have been different if I would have known from an early age it's a fake world. You understand? Not saying things can't change around, but hey, man, we get burnt out at some point. You know what I'm saying? We should be taught from an early age about this code. And it's obvious why, but we've been deceived. We've been lied to. Look at even the score on that video clip that they were showing. You get 3-3 of that score of that game. Islanders and Blackhawks. Look at that. And today is 3-3 trending. Anyways, so that's about as much as I rant. I gave you a solid breakdown there. AI, give me let's get some AI comments. Come on. Pump up the channel, y'all. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Shout out again, Richard West. This is Daily Decodes 812. Until next time.